back. There we go. That's bizarre. Okay. We're live. I think. Yeah, we're live.
Nice.
Let's see if people are coming on. Okay. There it goes. Okay, so real quick. Instagram Live crashed for the last hour, actually. I know you guys were absolutely losing your minds. I was too. There's probably going to be less of you. It's about an hour later, so I know a lot of you in Europe that have been watching can't watch anymore because you're probably asleep. But I'm here. We are going to do some music. We're going to go food. We're going to do 2 songs. And then Brent and me have a long overdue date to play video games. So bear with us, but keep on joining. All right, so here's what we're making. All right, really quick. I have water boiling in the back. I was literally starting to make this right now because Brent's starving. We're making 2 things. This is going to be the very shortest quarantine cuisine, but please hit me with questions. I will do my best to answer them. Hi, how you guys doing? Shout out wherever you're from. It was like super late last night, so I know a lot of the European people that were waiting until 3 in the morning are asleep. But some of you guys in Asia, shout out Asia, Australia, Canada, what's up? Here's what we're making. I've been making a lot of stuff that requires a lot of ingredients, and as it kept going, I started realizing that most people can't go shopping for ingredients, and what I just said sounded like Canadian. Most of you can't go shopping for ingredients. I don't know what that's about, but you can't do it. So I'm using what we have in this kitchen. I'm not using anything that's fancy or crazy. This is an actual quarantine meal based on stuff that is probably in your kitchen. If you don't have some version of mac and cheese, whether it's Kraft or Velveeta or whatever, you can have that delivered. And when it's delivered, you can wipe it down and spray it so you don't have COVID-19 all over your creamy shells. This is Annie's. This is my wife's favorite. This is my favorite. This is my kid's favorite. This is organic. It's the best. I think personally, I like it actually more than Kraft. Velveeta tastes a little better, but it's got a lot of salt and a lot of sodium, and it's going to make you explode into something that you don't want to be. So we're making mac and cheese, but instead of just doing regular mac and cheese, I'm going to zhuzh it up just a little bit. I don't know how to spell the word zhuzh. I actually Googled that 3 days ago. Here's what I'm going to add. I was going to do some guacamole too, and I might attempt to make it while the mac and cheese is boiling. I'm going to see how fast I can make the world's greatest guacamole. All right, we're going to test this out. So again, this is an hour later than it was supposed to be because Instagram Live crashed. Because we were doing this for 10 days now, but in the last 48 hours, it's like all these famous people discovered Instagram Live, and now they're cramming it with a lot of meaningless content. I like how I just did that little dig. All right. This is not meaningless. All right, so we have mac and cheese. I'm going to super thinly dice, like Thomas Keller French Laundry dice this red bell pepper because it's going to add like pop and color and crunch and all these cool things to it. I'm going to throw in just a little bit of jalapeno, and the people at Tabasco were kind enough, and this is not a plug because I'm not getting any money from Tabasco, but they were kind enough to send me every single flavor of Tabasco. This stuff's made in Louisiana. Speaking of COVID-19, they are getting hammered by COVID. People stay indoors. Young people are getting sick. They're passing away. Can't stress it enough. Stay indoors. We're all inside for the next couple months. This is not, anybody watching from America or Canada, this is not 2 weeks. This is not 3 weeks. That's insanity. Watch the news. Look at the calendar. Look at China. Look at Italy. Look at South Korea. This is, at the bare minimum, I'd say 5 weeks. And I'd say at the most, maybe 8 to 10, depending on how we contain it. But it's better to rip the Band-Aid off and stay inside now so we don't have to stay inside longer and all go crazy. All right, so I'm having some of this while I'm making this because CBD is anti-anxiety. Mad Tasty has CBD. Ooh, there it is. No sugar. I'm dicing up this bell pepper. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and throw these noodles in though because Brent is so hungry that he's getting pissed off at me. And I don't want him to get pissed because then when we play video games in a minute, he's going to absolutely destroy me. All right. I'm going to throw a little bit of olive oil in with the noodles just so they don't stick, because these bad boys will stick. It's like a tablespoon of olive oil. This actually is, I'm not even making this up. I think this is the greatest pasta that's in a box. It's phenomenal. I'm going to stir this. You want to stir it right when it goes in the boiling water so none of this stuff sticks to the bottom of the pot. I'm wearing some gangster shorts right now. Bring this back to a boil. Every box is different. This is probably about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to look at the ingredients or look at the instructions on the back. Annie's. Shout out Annie's. This is probably, let's see, how long is it going to take? You know what? It doesn't really say, but afterwards I'm going to add some butter. It asks for 2 tablespoons of butter. Actually, you can do milk if you want it to be less health or more healthy. We're going to do butter because who cares? Yeah, and then we're going to add the peas. We're going to drain it. Yeah, 8 to 10 minutes. I was right. So, Brent, on your phone, can you set an alarm for 9 minutes? Right in the middle. Do you have any questions? Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Are you boring? No, I'm not boring. I think you meant, are you bored? That's an interesting question. Pretty sure we don't have Annie's. No, just, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Just get mac and cheese. Who cares? Native listening party. We're going to do a native listen through. Tomorrow, what time do you want to do it? Afternoon? Should we say 4 p.m.? Sure. Native listen through. 4 p.m. tomorrow, Pacific time. Set your clocks. 4 p.m. tomorrow, Pacific time. We're going to do it'll probably be 90 minutes. So we're going to be hanging with you. And we'll do it on the One Republic page. We'll do it on my page and the One Republic page. Why not? What happened to the Instagram party, the listen through on Native? What happened with that? Yes, we're watching Tiger King. What actually happened is we are now writing a song for a movie coming out this summer that is extremely famous. I can't say what it is, but that's a bait. It actually is a very, very well-known movie that is a bit of a legend, and it's coming out this summer, and we are trying to lock this song down in the next 2.5 days. We have to finish it. So that is why we were not able to do listen through today. Can't Stop is lit. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep answering some questions. Shout out Micah Jotham92. Looking forward to listen through. We are going to do it tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mark your calendars. I'm going to get back to dicing some of this stuff up real quick. I'm going to rinse this off. Watch this. Hey, Brent, can you text Tyler real quick? Just say I need his help for a second. Please. Pretty please. Tyler is able, because when I'm sitting down here cutting stuff like this is kind of boring to watch. And I don't want to not be able to answer questions while I'm dicing stuff. But look, I'm going to show you how thinly I'm talking about. Everybody has mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is delicious. But if you actually want some vegetables and you don't want to be a total fat ass and extremely unhealthy, mix it with some vegetables, because mac and cheese covers the taste of greens and reds and everything else in the world wonderfully. And so here's to not being a fat ass. If you can avoid it. If you inherited it, it happens. Here's to getting off your feet, eating some mac and cheese and not feeling guilty about it. And I'm going to show you real quick. How much I'm dicing this stuff. And I know this is probably, talking about music is a little more exciting. You can hear Brent in the background. I'm going to show you Brent in a minute. He's playing Call of Duty and preparing for all-out battle afterwards. By the way, we are also watching Tiger King. If you guys are not watching Tiger King, you are missing out on maybe the most insane. Let me shout out. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the end, so I don't know if I want to shout out Joey Exotic yet. But he is in Oklahoma. The whole thing is shot like he's in Wynnewood, Oklahoma. We used to play Wynnewood. Have you heard Older by Sasha Sloan? Yes, I have. I love Sasha. She's a great writer. I've written with her. Yeah, we're doing mac and cheese tonight. You don't have to get all fancy. But we're doing it. We're zhuzhing it up. And if anybody knows how to spell, hi from... Oh, we got Iraq in here. Amazing. We have some Middle Eastern dates that we're planning on right now. We're looking at Islamabad, actually, Pakistan, Lebanon, a bunch of other places, Cairo. Yeah, I know. Breadcrumbs makes it a little crunchier. I have had Russian cuisine, yes. I've had the original beef stroganoff. I've had borscht. I've had blintzes and caviar. And lots. I love Russian cuisine. Hello from Portugal. Hi from the Philippines. Portugal, it's late. Ryan, listen. Wuhan. Yeah, we made some Wuhan noodles 2 nights ago. I posted it. Collab with Ali Gady. Ali Gady's super dope. He's from Iraq, actually. And we did a song together. You should DM Ali Gady about the song that we did. It's super fire. I'm going to take this out so it doesn't overflow. But these noodles are boiling. We have our 2 things here. I'm going to get a colander out real quick so we can drain the noodles. Yeah, girl.
Get it, girl.
Get it, girl. Get it. That's a colander. We're going to drain these noodles. We're going to add some butter. I want to give a big shout out to Ireland. Y'all got some beautiful cows. They make some beautiful butter. Keep making them cows. Woo! All right. I'm still dicing this. Beautiful, beautiful baby bell pepper. This is going to be nice. This is about how thin you want to dice it. Super, super small. What's up, Canada? What's up, Argentina? Collab with Billie Eilish. Hell yeah. Her and Finn, her brother, they're so dope. You clean this. Tyler, can you help me shout out some questions while I'm cutting? Because it's boring when I'm cutting. It's
What's
so
up, fam?
boring.
What's up, fam? I'm gonna flip this around. Let's actually figure out how to do this.
Tyler's he's gonna help. The videographer. You got it?
Pseudo videographer. All right, guys, here we go. Gonna flip this around. Hit us with questions in the comments. Steffi Hakim. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Steffi. Hello. Yo, what's up? Waiting for these questions. Well, Ryan, look at how tiny he is slicing those bell peppers. No more singing videos.
We're going to do a live set after this cooking thing. We're going to do 2 or 3 songs.
Is this, Annie's mac and cheese? Yes, this is
Annie's mac and cheese.
shells and real aged cheddar.
Yeah, shells and real aged cheddar. And you know what I'm going to try to do tomorrow night? Now that Instagram Live is working, if Instagram Live works tomorrow night, one of my good friends is a chef named Roy Choi. He owns Kogi, food truck and restaurants, best friend in Vegas. He is a master chef. He is on the Netflix series, The Chef Show. He was the key advisor for the movie The Chef with Jon Favreau. He's the guy, the pasta dish on that movie. Everybody at home watched the movie Chef. The pasta dish, the oh my god,
the grilled cheese,
the grilled cheese sandwich. He's the guy that came up with all those recipes. He was the advisor chef on the entire film. I'm gonna try and get him to join me for an Instagram Live for like 5 minutes and just like give me some critiques on whatever it is that we're gonna make. And I might make one of his dishes tomorrow, actually, if I can get the ingredients. Everything.
Ooh, make those Kogi tacos.
Yeah, if I can make the Kogi taco. Actually, you know what? The Kogi quesadilla. We made kimchi Korean fried rice the other night, and the recipe I made is very similar to one that he uses. Okay, we have the bell peppers chopped up. We got the noodles over here. They're not sticking. We got enough noodles for both of us, 2 boxes. We were gonna make some guacamole in a second, which I'll make very fast.
Oh, how do you pronounce that, Ryan?
Haha. This is
Ha-ha.
J-A-J-A. It's not Jaja. It's haha. Chainsmokers Tequila. They hooked me up with this. This stuff's actually really good. Anytime you use alcohol on a dish, you want to cook with what you would drink, unless it's like over $80 or something stupid. Don't use $80 wine or tequila to cook with. But cook with what you drink. Quality equals quality equals quality. That's the way it works. The question is, do you want a little jalapeno in the mac and
Yes.
cheese? Okay.
Remember,
There you go.
I like it
All right.
spicy. I always like it
All right,
spicy.
the alarm just went off. By the way, here's a little ha-ha for me, ha-ha for you.
Quarantine canteen.
Canteen. Salancha, Ireland. I feel like a teenager. All right, that's beautiful.
Wait, is the tequila for the guac?
Yes, the tequila is for the guac. Okay, let's go ahead and get this sucker out. I'm gonna test the noodles real quick.
Collab with Haley Steinfeld. Yes, there was a collab with Haley Steinfeld. What's that one called, Ryan? I'll ask you more questions with your mouth full.
The famous song, Most Girls, shout out Zach Skelton, Most Girls, we actually have worked with Haley. I've done a number of songs with her, but Most Girls, which is one of her last singles, I co-wrote and produced.
Incredible.
Yeah.
What is your favorite cocktail?
My favorite cocktail, I don't do many cocktails, but if I'm going to do one, I'd say there's 4, and here's the ones that I like. And I don't have a go-to cocktail. I normally do straight tequila, straight mezcal on the rocks and sip it. If I'm going to do a cocktail, I'm going to do a skinny margarita with really nice tequila. Actually, a mezcalrita, however you say it. I like margaritas made with mezcal that are like simple. So agave syrup, Cointreau, lime juice, no salt, and really nice tequila or mezcal. I like an old-fashioned, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I like ice-cold martinis, like so cold that they've turned white, maybe 2 or 3 times a year.
Lemon twist or olive?
Olives. That's about it. And then if I'm like gangster, if I'm on vacation and I'm like, you know what? I just worked out. I feel like I could eat or drink anything and it's not going to affect me. I'll do a pina colada. And a pina colada is probably my favorite, but I do like one a year just because it's so much sugar that I start shaking.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself.
And what's also really good is a Negroni, but with mezcal, called a smoky Negroni. Smoky Negroni.
He's a smoky Negroni, isn't he? Oh, spilled some pasta. It'll be okay.
I'm going to see if we can get closer to the cooking. Let's see if we'll lose connection here. Bear with us if we do.
I'd be careful.
Oh, wait. What happened?
Yeah, we spilled
there?
some pasta. Hey, it happens. It happens. All right, so here we go.
Very impressed that Brent is gaming and not cussing. Yeah, Brent's a professional.
All right, so we're adding 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm just kind of gauging this for having used butter my whole life.
Wow.
That's about 4 tablespoons total.
Oh, Andrew Watt is on the stream.
Andrew Watt. Hey, I want to say a big shout out to Andrew Watt. One of my best friends was on the cover of Guitar World. I mean, he just produced the Ozzy Osbourne album, which is crushing, and he actually freaked me out today. Andrew, he posted his magazine cover with Ozzy and Slash and Duff and everybody, like half of Guns N' Roses and Ozzy Osbourne, and in the front and center is Watt, just like stone colding it. Dude,
legend.
Congrats, legend. Like I don't know if I've been prouder of any of my friends in recent memory. That's about as proud as I get. And we're long overdue. I'm going to send you some of this. This is butter. We're going ham on it. And check this out. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to add the powder. I'm going to add the chopped up super fresh bell pepper. This is quarantine cuisine, folks. So we
got super fresh bell pepper. We got jalapeno.
We're using what you can actually get. I'm not trying to be a dick and ignore the quarantine and be like, oh, you guys should make a lovely fricassee of dill and fresh herbs from your garden, because guess what? Ain't nobody doing that. We're calling a delivery service. We're sneaking out with gloves and a mask, trying to not get sick. And I don't know about you guys, but if anybody else has been exercising in the last 2 weeks, but
coming back to the spot. All right.
Everybody is tracking visually everybody else. Whenever you're walking or running anywhere, raise your hand if you've experienced this. You're going for a walk and then you see a person 100 yards away and it's like your brain goes, bogey, bogey, 10 degrees, 1 o'clock, bogey. And you just walk over here and everybody just kind of smiles at each other like we're not getting each other sick. But really, this is a weird time because everybody assumes everybody else has it. And so you don't want to get within 20 feet of another person. What I hope is that when this whole thing is done, that hasn't become a habit, and then we're just straight up icing everybody that gets near us. Okay. We're about to go gangster on this. I'm not going to go crazy on jalapeno because I want to save a little bit for the guacamole. I'm dicing this up. Brent is starving. We've been doing music all day. We've been working on a movie. We have a song coming out tonight, and Jeep, Chrysler, and Dodge saw it on our Instagram 4 days ago and ended up grabbing it and putting it and making it the theme song for the next 2 or 3 months, which is super cool of them. And it's called Better Days. And we wrote it while in quarantine, thinking about what's going on right now, which is driving all this crazy. But we know that there will be better days ahead, and that's really what the song is about, and what we're trying to live at this point. All right, so I'm mixing this stuff up. If I was going to be a total gangster right now, I would add some additional cheese sauce to this, like make your own bechamel, which would have been really, really fancy. But again, I don't want to get fancy. I've done some fancy meals in the last week. I've tried to keep it, it's all easy stuff to make, but I've done like, Korean fried rice, kimchi fried rice. I did Wuhan hot dry noodles. The roasted poblano quesadillas. What happens if you can't find poblanos or hash green chilies?
You know what you can always find?
What's that?
Amy's soft shells with real aged cheddar.
Yeah, no, you can't actually.
No, you cannot.
Like a bunch of people were like, we can't get Amy.
That's a
Just
lie.
Get Kraft mac and cheese. Just get the shells. The shells are better than the noodles.
Get the Kraft mac and cheese powder, but get the
Yeah, get the
shells.
shells. If you got to do Velveeta, do Velveeta. There's actually a documentary on Vice about a guy who's only eaten Velveeta shells and cheese for the last 20 years. You need to watch it.
Diplo just dropped a thumbs up in the chat.
Yeah, Diplo. What's up, Wes? My man, Wes, we have a really big song coming up. I can't say who is featuring, but it is the strangest combination of artists and the absolute best combination of artists. He's doing sets. Diplo's keeping the world alive, doing his sets every single day, which I appreciate, and his
How many
Corona
hot sauce you need?
Sabbath sets. We got hot
Diplo,
sauce for days.
Diplo, we need a lot of hot sauce.
Yeah.
If you guys
Shout
like
out some
Tabasco,
questions. Shout out some questions while I'm making this business. I'm going to add all these ingredients. I want you to zoom instead of following me because you're going to lose signal. Okay, here we go. We have some red bell pepper and jalapeno.
whew, what's your favorite family vacation spot?
My favorite family vacation spot is probably Cabo San Lucas. My other favorite spot, I'm going to check this out.
Shout out Maddie Matheson.
Shout out Maddie Matheson.
Woo!
We doing it right, keeping it real. Maddie's got some pointers for you guys. You know what we should do? He's got a new show as well with Benny Blanco, Eat Out America on YouTube, which is actually hysterical. Benny's another good friend of mine. Maddie's a good friend of mine. The best chef in Canada, the best chef maybe in all North America. I don't want to be controversial, but he is that good, and he's a really good friend and a really good dude. And they have an incredible show on YouTube right now, Eat Out America. We might have to join Instagram Lives in the next 3 days. Maddie, I'm going to get Roy Choi on here in the next 2 days. I want to get Maddie on here just to talk for 5 minutes about the restaurant industry and coronavirus's impact on the restaurant industry, which is close to my heart because I was a waiter for so many years. Restaurants are my obsession. Food workers, my obsession. So we should talk about that for a minute. I'm going to add some of these peas.
Hey, at Boba Guys is asking, do you guys drink boba?
Yeah, I've had boba. I had a roommate that was crazy into boba for a long time. And look at this. Look at it. I want you to see this color. Look at this.
Whew.
This is how you take basic bitch mac and cheese and you amp it up. This is how you do it. Shit ain't hard. Shit's easy. Stir it up.
Whew.
Stir it up. We got fresh peas. And by fresh, I mean completely not fresh, totally frozen, but they were fresh the day they were picked, and that's all that matters.
Jelly or tapioca? Always tapioca. Those little balls.
I'm not trying to mess around with any kind of jelly in my boba. We have, look at this. This is retarded. And look at this. My hands are clean, so I can do that.
Eddie Benjamin, Ryan. Just Ryan. That's all he says.
Ryan, Eddie. What does he call me? Dad, uncle. Eddie Benjamin. Maybe the most freakishly talented dude I've ever worked with.
Did you catch him in that Imagine collab with all the actors and actresses?
I did not, but I'm gonna watch it tonight. Should we do sweet and spicy? Should we do cayenne garlic?
I mean,
cayenne garlic?
What's this guy here?
That's the green one.
Green pepper.
It's always good. I'm kind of saying cayenne garlic.
Let me see
Come on,
cayenne
let's
garlic.
do that. Tabasco. Hooking
Tabasco. Cayenne garlic sauce. What's in it? Cayenne and garlic. All right.
Trying it.
Yeah, maybe taste it. See if it goes.
Yep.
Eddie Benjamin is apparently your son. You have one more son. Congratulations.
Eddie, what's up, my dude? I wish you were here, man. I would feed you. I think Diplo's here too. I think he wants some mac and cheese too. I'm gonna Postmates it to him, but I gotta put some COVID in it before I do that. All right, so we got some cayenne garlic sauce. I'm gonna do this. If you want to know what you should put in a dish, if it's hot sauce, don't be a dumbass. Do this. Like first test it. Don't just pour it in. That's okay.
Is it hot? I love it. Throw it down, man.
Tabasco, cayenne, garlic. Oh my god. We're gonna regret this. This is gonna be amazing.
Maybe not too much.
Alright, we're good. Alright, we got fresh bell pepper, we got fresh peas. Man.
Would you ever collab with Lauv?
I have collabed. I wrote a song with Lauv and Michael Pollack. And then I'm gonna do one last thing to this that's somewhat controversial, but I've added enough ingredients. I want it to still be piping hot. So watch this. If you want to heat this stuff up, you want to heat up your mac and cheese.
What's the secret ingredient?
The secret ingredient, where it is? You want to do a little milk. You don't want to just add water because it's going to thin it out. But you don't want to get it so hot that the milk scalds. So you're going to have to watch it. Just stir it on low heat with milk. That's how you get the heat back up in mac and cheese. Probably about, I'm making all that up, but that looks about right.
Bud Light. Yeah, shout out Bud Light. People at Bud Light are awesome. We had a great little concert with Bud Light the other night.
Yeah, show them the sign. We still have it.
Oh yeah, we still have. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah.
Bud Light.
You, and me.
Sponsored by Bud Light. You thought it was just Post Malone. You thought it was just Post Malone. It ain't just Post Malone.
Don't burn the noodles.
It's us. I'm not gonna burn the noodles.
Oh, that's just a comment. That's not me.
Oh no, I know. Whoever said that, you don't know me.
I love this question. Is just Shawn Mendes? Question mark?
Yeah, some of y'all's questions throw me.
Shawn Mendes?
Somebody earlier today goes, or last night, remember? Person goes, Jesus? I was like, Jesus? Like Jesus question mark.
Jesus question mark?
Jesus?
Ooh, and some of these comments I can't even read out loud. You guys are disgusting.
How are we disgusting?
You guys are disgusting. No, the comment isn't that we're disgusting. The comments are disgusting.
They're getting gnarly, huh?
Show us what Brent's doing. Brent is hiding. Brent hides.
Brent hides. And so I'm going to taste test this. This is my taste test spoon.
Are you guys going to miss each other when this is over? Not at first. It'll be very nice to get back to our families and our loved ones. Then we'll miss each other.
No. Always, we'll miss each other for a minute. Hit me with any more questions because we're about to sign off on this. And we're gonna do a live set in approximately, what time is it right now?
8:56.
8:56. Okay. 8:56. At 9:15.
Ooh.
I know.
Maybe 9:20.
I think we can do it because we're gonna eat quick. This food's ready to go. At 9:15 p.m. Pacific, we're gonna do 2 or 3 songs. We're gonna wrap out the evening with some live music, and then we are going to say sayonara. And we will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. We're gonna listen to the album Native together, and we're gonna answer questions about each song. Okay, 4 p.m. on One Republic's Instagram live at 4 p.m. tomorrow, Wednesday. Hit me with some questions.
Alessia Cara. Would you collaborate with Alessia Cara?
Alessia Cara asked that?
No, somebody asked if you would collaborate with Alessia Cara. Alessia Cara joined the chat and just asked if you would collab.
Would you collab with Alessia Cara?
Her comment's just collab, bro.
Love Alessia Cara. I would 1,000,000% collab with Alessia Cara. She is ridiculously dope.
Ridiculously dope. Let's see. Tyler, how old are you? I am 26 going on 27 on March 29th. 2 p.m., please.
He's 17, and you can't have him till he turns 18, honey, so slow your roll.
I'm saving myself. Would you collaborate with Justin Timberlake? Have you ever worked with Justin?
I have worked with Justin. We actually have a song that we wrote together recently that's really good.
Oh,
yes,
incredible.
I would collaborate with Justin Timberlake.
See, that's the thing about working with Ryan is you'll just be talking to him and randomly you'll just be talking about somebody. Oh, Justin. Oh, yeah, Justin and I have this song. Yeah.
Well,
it's fun.
I've
Oh,
known
Diplo
Justin-
and I have this record coming out.
I've known Justin since we were both 20, or he was 19 and I was 20. I've known him a long, long time. He's a good dude. Super, obviously crazy talented friend. Trace is also one of the coolest guys. His best friend from high school. Good fam, good people, good dude, man. Good dude, good dude.
Good people, good company.
Good company, good people.
I'm going to miss you guys. I'm pretty sure Ryan's going to continue some form of quarantine cuisine once we're off quarantine. Can we keep calling it that?
I mean, I think after we're done with quarantine, I don't know if we can still call it technically quarantine.
I think that this is just such a special time that we can't...
Check it out. I want you all to see this, though. So you took regular mac and cheese. I made it 2 boxes of it, which cost like $1. Okay, y'all quarantining, you have $1.
Frozen peas are
Frozen
cheap.
peas. The bag of frozen peas, which will last you for like 10 meals, was $1.99. The red bell pepper was, I want to say, 35 cents. This meal for 3 grown dudes who are crazy hungry, probably the entire meal is easily under $10. This whole meal is under $10. So Tabasco, the most expensive thing, the nicest thing here in this dish is the Tabasco. For real. Shout out Tabasco.
I think this is the...
we're about to dish this
This
up.
is the cheddar zhuzhed up mac and cheese.
This is zhuzhed up mac and cheese, if you please.
If you please.
This is Gangster Paradise pasta.
Gangsta's Paradise.
Look at this. And I'm so good at portioning. Oh my God.
Man, you guys in the comments, you really gotta like...
What are...
You gotta check yourself, because, you know, this is a family show. I love you, Ryan. Cheddar. Republic Cuisine. They're trying to suggest names here for your show.
I'm also gonna make, if you want to, here, I'm gonna give this to you and you can set this up here. I'm gonna finish making the guacamole because everybody is gonna, you know what? You're gonna want a spoon with this business. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and if you want to be super fancy, not that I would necessarily normally do the accoutrement of, there we go, of cilantro on this, but cilantro, if you like it, kind of goes with everything. And here, any of y'all want to get a perfect screen grab?
Oh, man. Look at that.
There you go.
Look at that. You know, I'll take that.
Yeah, you take that.
Give me that.
Brent! Here, you can flip
All
this
right.
around. 'Cause I'm gonna do this last thing. Are we still here? Oh yeah,
We
we're
all-
good.
we all
We're
still
good,
here.
girl. What's up? I'm hungry. Hi to your 7-year-old Gabriel. How are you doing, Gabriel? Congratulations on being 7 years old. It's only uphill from here. Would you listen to my brother's songs? Maybe, possibly. Can we get a baking or coffee making live? You know what? I will do coffee tomorrow morning. I will live stream how we do coffee. What's up, Eitan Sugarman? Made in New York pizza, Manhattan. I know you guys are feeling a little dark right now. There are still people that are COVID-free restaurants, delivery services delivering pizza. One of them happens to be my favorite pizza in Manhattan, Made in New York, Upper West Side. Google Made in New York Pizza, Upper West Side. They are still delivering. The Goonies House in Oregon. Anybody that knows me, I'm obsessed with The Goonies. I think it's the greatest movie that was ever made in the 80s. And I know that's a big one because, you know, Back to the Future and Footloose and a bunch of other movies. Brazil, what's up? Obrigado, Brazil. But I will say that The Goonies is my all-time favorite film, and I have visited The Goonies house many, many times. I'm obsessed. Songland, Season 2, premieres April 13th. Everybody's bored. Everybody's got time on their hands. Come on, let's get it. Your mom's in the hospital. We have a Person in the hospital very sick. Is she sick with coronavirus? Oh, thank you. Miami, Joshua Tree. Oh my God. U2 stories. Another U2 story. I told one last night. I'll tell you another one. For my birthday this past year, and actually I'll post a photo of it tomorrow. Bono made me a handmade painting. He did a handmade painting. I don't know what else to say. It's a painting. It's a picture. It's incredible. And it was with all these lyrics and poems and all these things all around it. And it's the single nicest gift I think anybody has ever given me in my life is from Bono for my last birthday. That's a U2 story. He is God's gift to people. Mammoth Lakes, recipes. Yeah, Ryan's recipes. We have the live session with Niall. Collab with Hosier. I did a song with Hosier. It's phenomenal. He's the best male singer I've ever worked with. Yeah. Shout out Paige. Shout out Paige Port. Paige Port, if you're watching, shout out. The Port sisters. Thai food. You know what we should do? We should do a pad Thai. So I'm going to make this really quick because we're almost done and I'm starving. Can you tell Brent that his food's ready? Brent is upstairs somewhere. Please forgive me if I eat while I'm doing this. How is it?
So good.
So, oh my God. This is so hot. It's so hot. Oh my God, that's so hot. And I mean spicy. I added a lot of the garlic Tabasco, but we have a lot of vegetables in this. This thing is like almost 50% vegetables now. Better Days is coming out tonight. Any hidden talents? I can do the splits. One way, left leg forward, right leg back. I can do the splits. Yes, we're making the banana pudding. I have to get heavy whipping cream to make it. I have the bananas. They're right there. Look at this. Bananas right there. Give it 2 more days and we'll be making banana bread. No, I'm right-handed. Camera turns everything around. All right. That is so damn hot. Watch this. I'm going to wash my hands. All right, so I'm going to make the world's fastest guacamole.
That means 30-minute guacamole. Right?
No. No, watch this. Like once I get going, so this is why you're going to have to help me in a minute because I need you to shout this stuff out. Yo, grab your plate. This is fire hot.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm making guacamole too.
Ooh. Wait, Ryan. I have to show you this.
Thank you.
Somebody, one of the fans tagged me in that. Quarantine Cuisine Starter Pack.
Quarantine Cuisine Starter Pack. All right, there we go. Here we go. So, $15 minutes. You ready? Already rinsed. Cilantro. Watch me make this. I'm making this from memory. Tyler, shout out some questions for me. I'm going to make this so fast, it's going to make your freaking head split. Guacamole. See that? That's how you do it. Get the seed out. Get the seed out, girl.
Let's see. Questions section.
Yep.
What's Ryan's favorite book? Let's say favorite book at the moment.
Favorite book at the moment? I'm reading I'm reading the Nike book. What's it called? Phil Knight. I'm reading his book, which is phenomenal. My favorite book, the book that I've read 3 times is Pillars. Yo. Check this out. My favorite book of all time, I read a book by Ken Follett called Pillars of the Earth 3 times, and it has like 900 pages. That's if you don't count how many times I read the Bible as a kid. I read the Bible like you wouldn't believe. I've read the Bible so many times. My goodness. Yeah, I would say Devil in the White City, as far as most recent books. Anybody that's at home and they're bored, download a book called Devil in the White City. Warning, it is intense. You should probably be like 16 or over to read that book. If you're under 16, don't download the book. If you're over 16, download the book. You're going to love it.
Did you watch Parasite? Have you seen Parasite?
I have not seen Parasite yet. I feel like an
it's
absolute idiot.
fantastic.
I feel like I'm the only person that hasn't seen Parasite. So watch what I did here. Look, I've already gotten these avocados. Look at this. Watch me. See how fast I can do this? Now, normally, the ingredients in the world's greatest guacamole, you can leave it like that. The ingredients in the world's greatest guacamole, I've tried 10 different recipes, and I've discovered what I think is the best recipe on the internet. And I've combined 2 of them into what I consider to be the world's greatest guacamole. So you want avocados that are ripe. You want to be able to easily spoon them out and get the seeds out. If they're too hard, if they're too bright, if they're too green, don't mess with it. Also, if they're too brown, don't mess with that. That's some gnarly stuff. You don't want to get that. It ain't COVID-19, but it isn't anything you want to eat. Go for the green, right in between the brown and the bright green. So these avocados, I put 4 small avocados. I'm making enough guacamole for like 3 guys to eat over 2 days, basically, right? So 3 or 4 avocados. I'm gonna answer some questions. Devil in the White City, not and. Devil in the White City. Okay. Watch this. There's the guac. There's the avocado. I'm slicing up what's left of this jalapeno. I'm not using recipes, folks, by the way. The only ingredient that I do not have that's in this recipe, in my world's greatest guacamole recipe, I do not have any cumin, C-U-M-I-N. I don't have that, and you should, if you're going to make guacamole, you want cumin, right? Tyler, give me one more round of questions while I'm doing this, because I have to actually I have a phoner with Australia. I'm doing a live TV radio thing in like 6 minutes with Australia for our new single, Didn't I, which just got added to every single top 40 station in Australia. Didn't I is on every single top 40 station.
It says bad connection.
Yep. You get back on?
All right, looks like we're good.
Yeah, so I have to do an interview with Australia Radio in just a minute to support, this is my mac and cheese, to support Didn't I. We just got added to every top 40 station in Australia yesterday. Shout out Ben Facey, shout out Universal Music Australia. Ryan Seacrest saved me when I was like 13. Oh, Secrets. Oh my God. Secrets. I thought she said Ryan Seacrest saved me when I was 13. I was like, what the hell does that mean? Secrets is one of my favorite songs of all time, so thank you so much. Favorite Prince song? Die For You. I would die for you. No, I don't know. There's too many. Share the recipe. I'm going to share the recipe, I promise. I have 5 minutes to finish this. What's your personal song, most personal song on the album? Well, Didn't I is about a bunch of everybody in my world around me being divorced and broken up. That's Didn't I. Hot dry noodles. Wuhan hot dry noodles. I posted it last night. Ground cumin. Unless you want to grind your own seeds, get ground cumin. All right, I'm going to finish the guacamole. Watch this. Shit's good. All right. Cilantro. Fresh cilantro. About 1 bushel, but I love cilantro. I'll post the recipe after this. You can follow it exactly and then change it to whatever you like. All right? It's already been pre-washed. I'm not trying to make anybody COVID-19 positive in the next 3 days. We only have 3 days left of isolation.
Only 3 days left. Can you sing us Secrets?
Tell me what you want to hear. Something that'll light those ears. Sick of all the insincere. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. This time, don't need another perfect line. Don't care if critics ever jump in line. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. Yeah. There you go.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
Secrets was about, the song is actually about having to write another album. Like our first album, back in the day when we were making albums, right, 2 limes, the juice of 2 limes. Okay? I'm making this so freaking fast, I might cut a finger off. I hope I don't. God help me. All right, we have some minced garlic. Can you look around for the minced garlic? Actually, I think it's right here. No, it's not yet. Oh no, we're out of it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to quickly get this garlic going.
Yeah, I'll do the garlic if you want to grab the phone and answer some questions.
Well, I gotta do it mad fast. I gotta do it hyper fast. I'm down to keep going.
All
Look at this.
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and add. I'm gonna go ahead and add the lime juice. Normally I have like I'm a total wuss, so I have like lime and lemon squeezers. I don't have them right now. Oh my god! I just dropped one in there. I'm gonna have to sign off here in just a minute, and then I'm gonna post the recipe for this business, which is crazy. This is the best guacamole I've ever had in my life, and I'm probably gonna do more cloves than that. I've had a lot of guacamoles. I got fresh tomatoes on the vine right here. If you're making guacamole though, you want to use Roma tomatoes. Roma, R-O-M-A, Italian tomatoes. Why? Because they have less water. They have more meat, less water, less seeds. They're much less smaller pain in the ass. That's the real reason you want to use them. Hit me with some questions.
When is the deadline to submit videos on Cinebody for Better Days?
The deadline?
Yeah.
It is
As soon as possible.
as soon as possible.
As soon as
The
possible.
next 48 hours is the deadline. We wrote Better Days we wrote it while we were in quarantine finishing the album. And so we already had written the chorus 9 months ago. But I didn't know what the verses wanted to be about. I kept saying, man, I know this song is so good, but I don't know what the verses want to be about because I haven't experienced anything in the last couple of years that like makes me long for better days. We have this beautiful chorus. I know there's going to be better days, and I knew that I felt it emotionally, but I didn't know what it was going to be about. Then this pandemic happened, and I was like, you know what? That's what the song wants to be about. It's that simple. Like, God is telling me, make this song about what everybody in the world is going through right now. And on that, I'm going to take a bite of this. Yeah.
Secret Saved My Life. Thank you for that song. It's a beautiful song.
You're welcome.
Good job writing that song, Ryan.
Thank you.
How did you meet Tyler? I snuck into his studio compound and have been living here ever since. Better Days, Love. Can you sing Didn't I later? Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Where is Brent hiding in his cave?
We're actually recording Didn't I live tomorrow while we're also trying to write a song for a movie.
Let's see. Is that mac and cheese? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Annie's mac and cheese that has been zhuzhed up.
Can anybody spell zhuzh? I would like to
Please
see,
in the comments drop.
I would like to see how you actually spell the word zhuzh on the internet in reality because I don't know how it actually works. I don't know how you spell zhuzh. And I've used the term, a few times in the last couple of days, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Any other questions?
Z-H-U-Z-H. Zhuzh.
Z-H-U, is that real? For real?
We're getting a couple comments saying that. Zoosh.
Z-H-U-Z-H?
Shush.
Shush.
Do you ever want to be something other than a musician? I'm so sorry, Ryan, that you're only a musician. Not a father.
Yeah, I'm a dad. I'm doing cracked pepper, by the way. This is cracked pepper. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm a TV producer. I'm a film producer.
Oh, they've been asking, would you ever do a movie? Are you doing a movie?
I'm executive producing a movie with Margot Robbie right now. Margot Robbie and my good friend Brian Unclis, who is way more talented than me at producing movies. But we are executive producing a musical called El Beso, and we're doing it. We have the script. We're shooting it in Mexico. It is a Latin musical. It's being shot in Mexico, and we're dedicating it to all the Latin people of the world. And I'm also executive producing Anitta in Brazil, her album, which I heard the entire album today, and my head exploded, and I had to physically piece it back together and then put it back on my neck because it is that good. We have a bunch of cool features for Anitta. I'm trying to do things that challenge me. I love pop. I love the band, but I like doing things. I don't like. It sounds weird. I don't like being too comfortable or just like, oh, I can just go in cruise control now. That's just not how I operate. So that's me. Have I ever had an English breakfast shot? No, I've had an English breakfast. I'm waiting for the phone interview. Can you text Parker and ask him when they're calling? The second that this phone interview starts, I'm going to have to jump off this, but I almost have the entire, look at this. I almost have the guacamole done. I'm really kind of impressed with myself because I did it without even thinking. I'm slicing up some garlic now. You guys hit me with a handful of questions. I'm going to make this guac. I'm going to do a phone call. And then the second the phone call is done, I will sign back on and we'll do like 2 songs. It's going to be a very short set, but I promise you we'll do like 2 songs. And then we have to chill because we actually have to get work done.
Phone interview is in 3 minutes.
Phone interviews in 3 minutes. Oh my God, I made the entire guacamole. This is insane. Yo, this is madness, bro. This is madness. Hit me with the last few questions, Tyler, please.
How do you balance doing all of those things?
As well as I can. How I balance them is I hire people and I partner with people. I do a lot of commercial real estate too. A lot of what people don't know about me, I own a ton of buildings, office buildings in Vegas and North Carolina and Denver and New York and a bunch of different properties. And one of the first things you learn when you do commercial real estate, which is not what I'm going to turn this series into because that's boring, but the first thing you learn is you are only as good as your partners. So I'm very blessed and lucky to know a lot of talented people. It's how we get songs done. Like, you know, whoever chimed in, Diplo chimed in earlier. Like, I can't do what Diplo does. I can't make a song sound as cool or as like club worthy or like any kind of like. And he's not even EDM at this point. I don't even know what his genre is, to be honest. Which I think is probably a good thing, and that's what he wants. But like, I can't do what Diplo does and make tracks sound like a Diplo record, but Diplo can't do what I do. But when we come together and we make something, it's crazy. And when I collaborate with other writers and other artists, it's crazy. Unicorn Tears drops on April 9th. Who will clean up? Brent. Do you take meditate? I don't know what that is. Oh, do you meditate? Yes, I do the Calm app. I try to do it twice a day. I do meditate. Hire people. Yeah, B. Hire good people. Favorite Jesus song. I don't know what that even means. Owl City collab. No, I haven't. No. Next dance. Hey, what's up, girl? You do everything. No, I'm just trying stuff. I like writing songs. I like being in the band. I like touring. I like doing TV. The problem is I probably should have had 3 lifetimes. So if Buddha is right, and I wasn't raised Buddhist, so I used to tell my mom, though, I kind of hope, I know I'm raised Christian, but I kind of hope, I like what Jesus said, but I kind of hope, I believe in God, but I kind of hope that reincarnation exists and that Buddha was kind of right the whole time, because 3 lives would be dope. Have I made a Persian dish? No, but I would. Iranian food is bomb. That'd be amazing. I've been to Newfoundland. The Voice, yes. Guatemalan food, yes. I visited Save the Children in Guatemala and ate crazy mad Guatemalan food, and it was fire. It was ridiculous. First thing to do after quarantine, go to a concert. Period. I'm going to concerts and movies and being with people. What kind of knife is that? Hell if I know. It's carbon fiber. Somebody gave it to me. But it's really sharp. Almost cut my finger. Can I get a connection? You know, for an hour, I was supposed to do this thing live. My favorite tattoo right now is this one.
Oh, you gotta sign off.
But actually, I kind of like that one. I got grato. Look at this, guys. We are basically done. I'm adding the last ingredients to this. I'm adding some Tabasco. Once again, the cayenne garlic sauce is going in here. Tabasco. The final ingredient for this tequila, for this guacamole, I'm gonna post the whole thing. Tomatoes, cumin, white pepper, green onion, avocado, 2 limes, jalapeno, tequila. We're out of here. Thank you, guys. We're going to do a live set in approximately 15 minutes. Come back on with me in 15 minutes. I'm going to do a phone. I'm calling Australia right now. Love you guys. Peace.